I mean, also talk to us about social media marketing, specifically for pediatric dentists. How can we utilize this, or what advice or suggestions can you give us that will help us attract new patients with social media?
Social media is incredible, but I think what happens with social media is most of the time we don't know what to do with it. Like everybody keeps telling you, be on social media, but what do you actually do on it? Right now, this is like a 6 hour workshop on social media. But what I want to do is I want to give you guys 5 specific tips on how you are going to leverage social media as a pediatric dental practice. Here's the
Mhm.
first step. If you are going to be on a social media platform, whether it is Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or whichever one you decide to do, even LinkedIn. LinkedIn is huge. Nobody talks about LinkedIn, but I'll get into it. Is you want to post at least 4 times a week. So
Mhm.
everybody who's listening, 4 times a week. 3 of those posts should have actual photos or videos of the practice, not stock stuff, not any of that. And the fourth one is free for all. It could be a review post, it could be an educational post, it could be a carousel post, whatever you want. But out of those three, you want to focus on showing your practice culture, right? And because we are a pediatric dental practice, I mean, come on, let's face it, we have the cutest patients. We have a lot of fun in the practice. If you're seeing, and I'm going to be very minimalistic in this, even if you're just seeing 10 patients a day, which
Mhm.
we all know we are seeing way more, and you're open 5 days a week, that's you're seeing 50 patients a week. I'm saying take 3 photos or videos of that. You can totally do this, right? So the first thing is you need consistency. The reason you need to have 4 times a week minimum, and that's what I recommend anyways. Like, I don't think you need to go crazy with every day or stuff like that, but 4 times a week is because the platforms need to know that you spend time on it. Why would the algorithm show your content and your page to people if you log in once every 2 weeks to post something? It doesn't help you. So if you decide to be on it, the first thing I want you to think about is consistency. Consistency with content that shows off your practice culture, not stock photos. So if you're working with a third party company where they're just posting your blog post or your reviews there, it's you're getting no engagement. It's not helping you. And if it's not helping you, don't do it. Stop paying for it. Instead, take those photos and videos and start posting it. That's tip number one. Tip number two, when it comes to social media, you also need to leverage ads, especially on Facebook and Instagram. In fact, on Facebook and Instagram, specifically on Facebook, when you click on the boost ad and you go to demographics, you can target parents with specific age group of kids. Let me repeat that again. You can go to boost post, you can select your area, you can select age groups. So for your parents that you usually see, which is going to be anywhere between 25 to 45, right? So, and I would recommend that you choose females like women, because women usually are the decision makers for healthcare, and also they are the ones who usually shop on social media. So I would do women, put down your town, put down a radius around it, depending where you are located, how far your patients come to see you, and then put down the age group, and then go to demographics and go to parents. And you'll be shocked because you could target parents with specific age group of kids, like 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 12, parents of adult kids. Oh yeah. So now when you're boosting that post to an audience, that post is directly going in front of your potential new patients, not just random people. These are parents. How does Facebook know how old their kids are? Well, you could ask Facebook, but they know how old their kids are, because guess what? We share everything online. So because of that, they track everything we share, and they know exactly what's happening in our lives. I mean, Facebook also knows recently moved. If once you go in there, it's mind blowing how much information they know. So that's the first thing. So first thing, you're going to go ahead and make sure that you post. The second thing, you're going to utilize ads, and you're going to do targeted ads to parents, because that's our audience. The third thing, on engagement truly matters when it comes to social media. So how many likes and comments you have matters. If you have a post on Facebook, let's say, comments are the currency on Facebook and Instagram, even on
Mhm.
LinkedIn. Anywhere you have comments is better. So if people are commenting on your post, you should 100% comment back. Because what this does is that it keeps that algorithm alive and keeps your post trending. But here's a strategy tip. Don't comment on all of them at once, or don't like on them all of them at once. So don't go like comment, like comment, like comment, like comment at one time, because once you're done liking and commenting back on all the comments, you're done. So what I do is I follow a strategy. So my strategy would be, if I get comments on a post, which is always my goal to get comments or likes or saves or whatever, I would go ahead and comment back, but not like the comment. Or I would only go ahead and comment back on half the post at one time and then wait a couple of days and then comment to the rest of them later. Why am I doing that? Because I want the algorithm to be trending. I want it to keep showing that post, right? So if I know that if the post is getting comments, the algorithm's going to be like, oh, this is great. It's getting comments. Let's push this up again. Even though this was posted last week, let's push it up again.
Mm-hmm.
And another cool thing is what happens, Michael, every time somebody likes or comments back. Don't you get an alert?
Yeah.
So what I want to do is I want to send you an alert again, right? So let's say that I am on Instagram and I have a previous post where I got comments. So I commented back on it, but I didn't love all the comments. So right as soon as I have my next post that popped up, I'll go back to my previous post and I will hit like on all the comments that got in, because now it's alerting everybody who commented on my previous post saying, hey, Minal just liked your comment. Minal just liked your comment. Minal just liked your comment. And then you're going to go to my page and you're going to see my new post. Ah, strategy. So it's not
Strategy.
just about,
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm a marketing strategist. I live it. I walk it. I breathe it, you know.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so you want to do some engagement on there and be careful about how do you do the engagement. That's the third tip. Now, the fourth tip is going to be a little bit more harder, but follow me along with the fourth tip. So this was something that I myself learned at a conference, and I think it's a brilliant idea, and I've tried it multiple times, is, you know how every time you have something that you celebrate, right? So uh, like a doctor's birthday. And when you have a doctor's birthday, you get all these comments and likes. Like that's the post that usually gets a lot of
Mm-hmm.
comments and likes and engagement. So this is, again, this is a specific strategy, so follow along with me, guys. What I want you to do is go ahead and post it on social media like you would always do. But then I want you to open that post and then grab the URL of that actual post. So not the URL of your page, but when you open that post, whether it's Facebook or Instagram, you get the actual URL of that specific post. Okay, so go ahead and copy that URL. Then you're going to go into your email newsletter system or text system that you have going out to your patients. You're going to take that email, you're going to add that same photo that you added on social media, and you're going to send out an email and you're going to say to all your patients, hey, it's Dr. A, B, and C's happy birthday today. Help us wish him a very happy birthday by clicking the photo below or the link below. So all you have to do is on that photo in your email copy or the text, you add the link to the same exact post. So now when they click on that post and they go on to that specific post on your social media platforms, you are taking your current patients from email to your social media. And they're going to comment on the social media post.
Mm.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you linked that same post to the URL of that actual post. So I know there's a lot of posts and talking going on here, but this strategy works because the number one question I get is, how do I get my current patients to be on social media with us?
Mm.
Give them a reason. This is a great way for you to bring them. So anything that you know is going to get a lot of comment and engagement and your patients want to be involved in, which is clearly wishing doctors happy birthday, use this strategy. Post it on social media, copy the URL of the exact post, go ahead and have the same photo sent out via email and text, and then add the link of the exact post on there. So now people can click on it and go there to comment. So I know it was kind of a boozy, right?
How do
Michael,
we
did you get
find
it?
the how do we find the how do we
Just
find the
click on it.
URL?
Just click on the photo.
Oh, I never
Open
knew
it up.
that.
Yeah, when you click on any
Amazing.
photo, you get the actual URL. Even on Instagram, when you click on a post, it will, and you go on share, it will give you the actual URL of that exact post.
Okay, I never knew that. I'm gonna go on to your post real quick. And then the URL would be found where on
Where are you, on Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram. Instagram.
So Instagram, you want to go on your phone. You want to go onto your
Oh,
phone
oh,
and
oh,
then
oh,
you could
okay.
do it. Face, because Instagram is a phone app.
Oh no, no, no. You can also do it on desktop.
Well, there you go. Then you got it on desktop too. So they must have updated that.
Oh
Look at
my
that.
gosh, look at this. That's
What?
pretty cool. Yeah, I'm looking at your
I
New Year
know.
start list of tools to make life easy.
Right. So when you click on it, do you see how it, yeah, you see how it gives you the exact URL?
Yeah.
So now I would take the same photo, right? Put it into my email copy and with the exact URL and send it out to my audience and say, hey guys, do you want to go ahead and get all these tools or tips? Go ahead and click on this link and it'll take you to my Instagram where you can see it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you do the same thing. I know. It kind
No,
of works very well.
that's really good. By the way, if depending on when this is gonna go out, if you guys can go follow Minal Sampat LLC on Instagram, there was a post you did where you said you will read this first, you will read this second. I did it exactly how you told me I would read it, and I was like, dang, man, like how you predict it. You know what I mean? It's a pretty cool post. So I'll put a link to that post in the show notes below. But awesome. So these are the 4 steps we can do.
Yeah. And
Where
then
do
the
you
fifth
see?
one, and the fifth one is going to be even better. You guys are ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know how you always want to make a post, but you never know what to say?
Mm-hmm. Every day.
Like, yeah, like every time it's like, man, I have this really cute photo, but I don't know what to say about the photo, so I didn't post it. Chat GPT, chat GPT. So if you need captions, right? This is what you do for captions, guys. You go into chat GPT and you said, hey, give me a caption for a pediatric dental practice. You can put down your practice's name, right? Give me a caption for ABC Pediatric Dentistry about a photo where a kid is high-fiving the doctor. It will give you a caption. And you can be specific. Give me an Instagram caption. Give me a Facebook caption. Don't use hashtags or add hashtags or add emojis, and it will give you the caption. So you don't have to worry about it. In fact, I'm training all my team members right now and like all the practices I'm working with. So they all get a social media calendar on what to post, right? Like what ideas, what strategy, what to post. And then they can now just go into Chat GPT and come up with their captions.
That's really good, man. That's really. And by the way, for those of you who are in the pediatric dental marketing course,
Mm-hmm,
we are putting in more modules on ChatGPT. So in
mm-hmm,
case you guys want to know more about that and how to utilize it to better your marketing, you can
mm-hmm,
find that in the pediatric dental marketing course. But then this is the five things we can do,
mm-hmm.
right? When it comes to this, where do you, Manal, see the roadblock where people drop the ball?
It becomes too overwhelming.
Mhm.
What to post, when to post, how to post, who's going to do it, do we have fun content? And then the last part about it, that was kind of is that when you don't see immediate success with it, you want to give up because it takes work, right? So you put all this work in, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm putting all this work in, but I'm not getting immediate satisfaction. Well, you're not. It takes time. Like everything else, social media takes time. You have to build an audience. You have to engage with them. You have to show them who you are. You have to show them the practice culture, your services. Remember, there was a theory many years ago that said that somebody has to come across your marketing message 7 times
Mhm.
before they make a choice. Now that is gone out the window. Now we have like 27 times, 37 times because we are constantly being distracted by other messages. And
Mhm.
because we're constantly being distracted, that just means you have to keep going. What your focus should be is, am I getting engagement? And are people saving my content, engaging with my content? And many times when I go into my own content, I'm like, oh my God, only 40 people liked it, but I go into my saves and 175 people saved it. And that's what I want, right? So look at the goal. What is your goal? And then work towards it. Everything else can be taught. I mean, we have a pediatric dental marketing course together, Michael, that you and I kind of go through and we do hands-on, stuff. And I have like hands-on training and I show how to do things and how to create calendars and systems and strategies and all that fun stuff inside it. So information is out there and we are here to help you along with it. You just have to make sure that one, you stay consistent with it, and two, you also have some fun with it. Don't let it get to you. Like then don't get into the paralysis of, oh my God, look at the likes and the comments, I don't have enough. No, you're competing with yourself.
Mhm.
You're good, you're okay. So once you have those two things, consistency and being able to have fun with social media, you're going to find results.
Gotcha. Awesome. So if anyone has any further questions or concerns, you can definitely find me on the Dental Marketer Society Facebook group, or where can they reach out to you directly?
Absolutely. So my website is minalsampat.com, which is MINALSAMPAT.com. And since we clearly talked about social media, come hang on Instagram with me. I'm Minal Sampat on Instagram, Minal Sampat on Facebook. Send me a friend request. Like I have a digital creator page there, and I share a lot of tips. And then Michael and I We have just started this awesome thing where we are doing, is it weekly, Michael? Yeah.
Yeah.
We are doing a weekly pediatric dental specific tips. So you know how we just talked about all of this? If you want 9 pediatric dental real ideas, it's coming to you next week, by the way, just FYI, letting you know. It's coming to you starting April. We are going to have this. We have opened up this awesome newsletter because well, Michael and I both, we have had a lot of pediatric dentists reach out to us saying, can you guys share ideas with us? Why not? So we have opened this newsletter. Michael, you're going to put that in the show notes here.
Yeah. And to be open and honest with you guys, a lot of people have asked us that. And me and Manal were like, okay, should we start a Facebook group? Should we start another podcast? So we said, easiest way for us and easiest way for you is just to be living in your inbox, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to send you this every single week. And that's the best way you can talk to us too, is just hit reply back on those newsletters. And then you can talk to us that way as well if you have any further questions or concerns. But like we mentioned before, the pediatric dental marketing course, that's where you can mastermind with us monthly. That's where you can get the latest advice and also strategies on everything you're listening to here, especially with also ground marketing. And it continues to grow. So it's a course, but it's like an ever growing course. Right, Manal?
It's a course, it's an ever-growing course because unfortunately or fortunately, social media marketing keeps changing and we have to keep changing. Like, for example, Michael just added an entire thing on ChatGPT inside the course because of how powerful it is. And we'll, as things change, as life becomes different, and as the world we live in keeps to elevate itself, we are here with you. And Michael and I always love to say that the course is not done, done for you, but it's done with you. And we love that because every month we also kind of come on in and do exactly this. Like you ask specific questions and we mastermind and we share and strategies. And, so we kind of keep it real. We're pretty transparent people. So we kind of keep it real and we share ideas. But yeah, so how you can reach and get some more ideas, you can join the newsletters. Check us out, Michael and I on Instagram too, or Facebook, and we got you.
Yeah, we got you. So awesome, guys. Thank you so much. And Manal, thank you for being with me on this Monday morning marketing episode.
Thank you for having me.